The best grass for Houston lawns depends on your sunlight and budget. For homeowners who want the top choice and can invest a little more, Palisades Zoysia is our first recommendation. For a lower cost option, St. Augustine remains the most popular grass in Houston, with Raleigh thriving with plenty of sunlight and Palmetto or Cobalt doing better with more shade. Here's Michael with more information.
The best grasses, when I'm doing research, I love that term. What is the best for this? I can relate. The first thing I'm going to ask you, if you just called me and asked that question, the first question I'm going to ask you is how much shade do you have? And also my budget is kind of flexible, let's say, then I'd push you towards the Palisades Zoysia. I've never had a person that said I'm disappointed with Palisades Zoysia. My neighbors love it. The kids love it. It's just good stuff if you're willing to pay a little bit more. Or say you don't have a large area and you're not worried about an extra 60, $70 a pallet or whatever it is. Now, when you're trying to cover an acre, that's going to add up. That $60 or $70 is going to add up. So maybe you consider the regular old Raleigh St. Augustine. If you've got plenty of sunlight, easy to take care of, you can come get pieces of it if you have a problem somewhere. Everybody in the world has heard of it and can diagnose issues with it. Those would probably be my top picks if I've got plenty of sunlight. When somebody tells me that they're lacking in sunlight a little bit, I'm going to steer you to Palmetto St. Augustine before I'm going to steer you to fine-bladed zoysias. Not only are the fine-bladed zoysias a lot more expensive, but they do come along with some of the issues that we talked about. So if you've got shade, I'm going Palmetto St. Augustine. If you do want something different, you want something that looks real nice, you've got some shade, the Cavalier and Emerald are definitely good options.
We've recently started growing and offering Cobalt St. Augustine. It offers the shade tolerance of Palmetto St. Augustine with improved resistance to gray leaf spot and better drought tolerance. Call us at 281-431-7441 to check on Cobalt availability.
You will notice in this list of best that I have thrown out there, I have not mentioned Bermuda grasses. Bermuda grasses have their place. These master plan community people that do this, they've decided that Bermuda grass is the way to go. Bermuda grass has got its place. As far as I'm concerned, it's out in the middle of giant open fields, sports fields, golf courses, in the front of buildings, places that have no shade problems. Bermuda grass needs 100% sunlight. I don't mean a little bit this time of day, or what if I get half a day or 7 hours or anything like that. I mean 100% sunlight. A tree, a fence, a structure like a roof line that's cast a shadow because of the time of day and the way your house faces, all those things will make Bermuda grass disappear in a hurry. I have a friend, he lives in one of those communities. He started out, it was a new house, had 2 or 3 oak trees in the front yard and lived there for 5 or 6 years, and it was fine. The oak trees started getting some size on them. We have now replaced his grass 3 times. And it eventually just becomes dirt. These communities make you put these trees in the front yard, and they don't bend on that. And Bermuda grass needs 100% sunlight is all I can say. It does have better drought tolerance than most of these other grasses we've talked about, which is the reason they designate it, but it's got to have 100% sunlight. So if you had the choice, as far as best goes, if somebody asks me, that's what I'm telling my friends, is that this is the advice that I would give them.